There were nights I couldn't sleep, thought the weight would bury me. Tried to smile through the pain, but the storm kept calling my name. I was closer to breaking than anybody knew, but somehow I kept breathing, and now I see the truth. It wasn't love, it wasn't chance, it wasn't mercy holding my hand. I made it through, didn't lose my mind, didn't lose my faith. Though I lost some time, I made it through by the grace of you. When I couldn't stand, you pulled me through. I made it through. Ooh, I made it through. Yeah. There were doors that had to close. There were lessons I had to know. Some tears fell in private rooms. Some prayers felt like they hit the roof. But every time I thought this is where I fall, you showed up quiet and carried it all. It wasn't strength that came from me. It was your love covering me, and I made it through. This was the end, didn't see the light, didn't know how I stand again. But you kept me steady when my world shook loose. Every loss I felt, you were producing fruit. Oh, now I look back and I can testify. What tried to break me only built my life. If I'm still here breathing, that's proof it wasn't me, it was you. Every scar, every bruise, turned into truth. I made it through, yeah. I made it through, yeah. I made it through. I used to shrink inside my skin, afraid to speak, afraid to win. Every word would cut so deep, promises he didn't keep. I wore silence like a shield, learned to hide the way I feel. But heaven saw what no one knew. Every tear was seen by you. You were whispering my name, even when I felt ashamed. I'm still standing, didn't let it take my soul, didn't let it steal my hope. I'm still standing, you lifted me from the floor, closed the wounds, opened doors. What tried to break me couldn't end me. By your grace, I'm still standing. I believed the lies for years, that I was small, that I was weak. But your truth became my mirror, showed me who I'm meant to be. You untangled all the fear, slowly dried the hidden tears. me courage I didn't see, and taught my heart to breathe. I am not what I went through. I am held because of you. I'm still standing. Didn't let it take my soul. Didn't let it steal my hope. I'm still standing. You lifted me from the floor. Closed the wounds, opened doors. What tried to break me couldn't end me by your grace. I'm still standing. Oh, there were days I thought I would disappear. Days I believed the words spoken over me. But God did not see me as broken. He saw me as his daughter. He did not call me weak. He called me chosen. What happened to me was not the end of me. His strength rebuilt what fear tried to destroy. And today I stand, not because it was easy, but because he was faithful. I'm still standing with my head held high. Every scar became a sign. Oh, I'm still standing. Than before, I know who I am for sure. What tried to break me only shake me by your grace. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
I was chasing empty highs, trying to quiet what I felt inside. Every promise I would make was another one I couldn't keep. I said this time I'll change, but I kept running back again, till I was tired of fighting shadows, tired of losing to my sin. I was sinking fast, didn't know how to ask for help, but you were reaching past the mess I made myself. He brought me out of the darkness I was drowning in. He brought me out, gave me breath again when I was bound by the chains I couldn't break. His mercy found me, wouldn't let me stay. He brought me out. I had burned too many bridges, lost the trust in every phase. Woke up to another morning, filled with guilt and shame. But grace doesn't scare easy, and love don't walk away. You met me in my lowest place and called me by my name. When I couldn't stand, you carried me instead. You took my trembling hands and lifted up my head. Of the darkness I was drowning in, he brought me out, gave me breath again when I was bound by the chains I couldn't break. His mercy found me, wouldn't let me stay. He brought me out. I thought I was too far gone, too deep in it, too broken to come back. But God didn't see an addict, he saw a son. He didn't wait for me to clean myself up. He stepped into the mess and pulled me out. Recovery was an instant, healing took time. But every step I took, he was there, and I'm still here, free. because he brought me out. He brought me out. Oh, now I'm standing in the line. He brought me out. Turned my wrong into right. What had a hold on me, he brought me doesn't own me now. I'm living proof. He brought what grace can do. He brought me out.
Didn't have much growing up. Sometimes the lights would flicker off. Mama prayed over empty plates and called it more than enough. Hand-me-downs and worn-out shoes, dreams bigger than what we knew. Some nights I wondered if you saw what we were going through. When the cupboards fell bare, you were already there. Grace carried me when we didn't have a thing. Grace carried me through the hunger and the shame. When the door stayed closed and the answers wouldn't come, your mercy held me till the morning sun. Grace carried me. I learned to smile through the doubt, learned to stretch what little we found. Watch my mother trust your name when there was no way around. Every tear she tried to hide, every whispered prayer at night. You were building something strong in what looked like a fight. We didn't break, we bent but didn't fall. You made a way through it all. Ooh, grace carried me when we didn't have a thing. Carried me through the hunger and the shame. When the door stayed closed and the answers wouldn't come, your mercy held me to the morning sun. Grace carried me. I used to think lack meant you had forgotten us, but now I see you were teaching us how to trust. We didn't have comfort, but we had faith. We didn't have certainty, but we had you. And what felt like survival was actually preparation. Looking back, I see it clearly. Grace carried me long before I knew the word for it. Grace carried me. Oh, grace carried me. Grace carried me. Grace carried me into who I'm meant to be. What looked like loss was building strength in me. I am standing here because of unseen mercy. Grace carried me.
You don't see the nights I cried, or the battles I kept inside. Smiling in the daytime light, fighting just to be alright. There were words that cut too deep. There were promises I couldn't keep. There were days I barely tried just to make it through alive. But every time I thought something held me through it all. You don't know what I survived.
The storms that almost took my life.
Pressure trying to break my mind,
But I'm still here on the other side.
it wasn't love, it wasn't I've lost things I can't replace. Felt rejection to my face. Had to rebuild from the ground
when nobody else was around.
There were prayers I whispered low,
not sure if they'd even go.
but somehow in the darkest night, you kept a little flame alive. When I had no strength to fight, you stepped in right on time. You don't know what I survived. Kept me alive. You don't know what I survived. There were seasons I don't talk about, moments that changed me. Loss, disappointment, silence from people I trusted. But what tried to crush me actually shaped me. And what should have ended me strengthened me. If I'm still breathing, if I'm still believing, that's proof God kept me.
You don't know what I lost, storms that all survived.
Through every tear I tried to hide, through every valley I had to climb, now I stand with open eyes, living proof of mercy's life. You don't know what I survived.
I remember who I used to be, doubting every dream in me, stuck inside old patterns, thinking change would never happen. Every step felt hard to take, every choice I tried to make was somehow due to slow progress. You can't pull me ahead. I may not be where I wanna be, but thank God I'm not where I used to be. I'm not where I was, not who I've been. You've been shaping me from deep within. It's taken time, but now I see you've been working patiently. I'm not where I was, and that's enough for me. I've learned to let some things go, stop fighting battles I outgrew, started trusting in your pace instead of rushing every phase. Healing didn't happen fast, but it happened all the same. Every scar that used to hurt now reminds me I've been changed. Growth feels quiet sometimes, but I can see it in my life. I'm not where I was, not who I've been. You've been shaping me from deep within. It's taking time, but now I see you've been working patiently. I'm not where I was, and that's enough for me. Progress didn't come overnight. Some habits took time to break, some wounds took time to heal. But step by step, prayer by prayer, you kept moving me forward. I don't have everything figured out, but I'm growing, and that growth is proof that you're still working on me. I'm not where I'm walking in grace, stronger than yesterday, and my own pace. What used to hold me no longer does. I may not be perfect, but I'm not where I was. I'm not where I was. Lost myself in someone else, trying to fix what I couldn't help. Bending true just to keep the peace, slowly shrinking piece by piece. Words that sounded sweet at first turned into doubt and quiet hurt. I questioned who I used to be, till I forgot the real me. But you were calling me by name, even when I felt ashamed. I'm still here. Didn't lose my soul, didn't let it take control. I'm still here, stronger than before. You restore what they ignored. Would try to dim my light, couldn't steal my fight. I'm still here. I stayed too long, I know it's true, hoping love would see me through. But love shouldn't make you small or leave you scared to stand up tall. You showed me what real love is, yeah. Patient, steady, full of truth. You heal the places I concealed and taught my heart to choose. I am defined by your word. I'm still here. Didn't lose my soul, didn't let it take control. I'm still here, stronger than before. You restore what they ignore. Or try to dim my light, steal my fight. I'm still here. I didn't notice it at first, how I was shrinking, how I was doubting myself. But God began reminding me who I was. Not weak, not foolish, not invisible. He gave me the courage to step away, the strength to rebuild, the clarity to see my worth. And today, I'm not bitter, I'm not broken. I'm still here. I'm still here. My head up high, you wrote the story of my life. I'm still here, and I finally see your love was fighting for me. I'm still here. What tried to silence me, set me free. I'm still here. I'm still here.
Yeah. Nobody saw the war inside, the fear I learned to hide, smiling while I felt confined, bound by habits of the mind. It didn't look like heavy chains, but I felt the weight the same. Shame will whisper in the dark, trying to mark my heart. But freedom doesn't always shout. Sometimes it's a silent breakthrough.
Chains fell quietly.
No thunder, no crowd, just mercy working on me, breaking what held me down.
Chains fell quietly
while I was on my knees. What had a grip on me, lost its hold on me.
Chains fell quietly.
It wasn't instant, wasn't loud, just small steps I'm proud about. Yeah. Little prayers, daily fights, choosing truth over the lies. One day I woke and realized the way was finally light. What used to pull me back had slowly lost its mind. You were moving all alone, I expected freedom to feel dramatic, but it felt gentle. One day the craving wasn't as loud. One day the fear didn't control me. One day I responded differently, and I realized the chains were gone. God had been working in the quiet. What once owned me no longer had a voice.
Chains fell quietly. Now I'm standing free. Not because I fought alone, but because you fought for me. Chains fell quietly. And now I see your quiet power was setting me free. Chains fell quietly.
I remember how it looked. Didn't make sense on paper. Every door was closing up. Every plan fell later. They said I should give it up. Said it wouldn't happen, but you were working quietly, yeah, behind the curtain when I couldn't see the way you were making one for me.
God did that.
Open doors I couldn't crack.
God did that.
Turn my losses into that. What they said would never be. It's standing right in front of me. I can't take the credit back. God did that.
God did that.
When my back was to the wall,
God did that.
and the numbers didn't add
The
up,
doubt was getting loud.
and the faith felt fragile.
Faith fell fragile.
You stepped in at the right time.
Shifted every outcome.
Now I'm looking at my life like, look what you've done, yeah. Oh, every blessing has your name written all over it.
God did that.
Made a way out of no path.
God did that.
Gave me strength when I was cracked.
What should have been in me
Became my testimony.
I can't take the credit back.
God did that.
God did that.
There's no strategy for this.
No for me.
No way I could have arranged it myself. The timing, the provision, the restoration. When I look back, all I see is grace, and I'm not ashamed to say it. God did
that.
and I'm not looking back.
God did that.
And that's a fact.
Every open door I walk through.
Every promise coming true. I know exactly where it's at.
God did that.
Yeah.
God did that.
Yeah.
God did that.
Yeah. God did that. Yeah. God did that.
God did that.
Ooh. I remember nights I cried, felt like hope had passed me by. Didn't know how I'd get through, didn't know what you would do. Every tear fell honestly, thought it was the end of me. But heaven was rewriting plans even when I didn't understand. What felt like breaking was becoming dream. What felt like losing was your rearranging. From tears to testimony. Look what God has done for me. What used to hurt now sets me free. From tears to testimony. If He did it once for me, He can do it for you. Just wait and see. Tears to testimony. I used to pray with shaking hands. Now I stand and understand. Every valley had a reason. Every storm had a season. You were building something strong while I thought it all was wrong. Now I look back and I see grace was carrying me. Don't give up, don't lose heart. He's still working where you are. Oh, till testimony. Look what God has done for me. What used to hurt now sets me free. From tears to heavy right now. I know you're tired. I've been there. I've cried those tears, I've asked those questions. I've wondered if it would ever change. But it did. God didn't waste my pain. He transformed it. And if He did it for me, He can do it for you too. Hold on. Your tears are turning into testimony. From tears to testimony. Now I see it clearly. Every scar has a story. From tears to testimony. He's not done with you. What He did for me, He'll do for you. Tears to testimony. From tears to testimony. Yeah. From tears to testimony.
They said I wasn't qualified, said I should step aside. Told me dreams like mine don't survive in real life. They laughed when I spoke too big, said I didn't fit, but they didn't know who was covering me. Oh, every no they handed down wasn't final anyhow. Look at me now, Grace wrote this story. Look at me now, this isn't my glory. They said no, but God said yes. They saw limits, He saw blessed, He saw blessed. Look at me now. Grace did that. They didn't clock who was watching over me. Didn't see the hands planning my victory. While they doubted every move, He was making room. What they thought would end my path became the proof. Oh, every closed door was redirecting me. Look at me now, Grace wrote this story. Look at me now, this isn't my glory. They said no, but God said yes. They saw limits, He saw blessed, He saw blessed. Look at me now. Grace did that. I won't lie, it hurt when they laughed.
It hurt when they said I wouldn't make it.
But what they didn't see was the preparation happened in private. The doors that were closing were protection. The delays were positioning. And the same people who doubted me now see the favor. This isn't revenge, this is redemption. Look at me, yeah. Look at me now, standing in promise. Look at me now, He kept His word on it. What they dismissed, He multiplied. What He rejected, He qualified. Look at me now. Grace did that. Yeah. Hey, they thought the pressure would break me, thought the fire would erase me. Every setback tried to define what was never mine. I walked through valleys alone, felt like hope was gone, but you were right in a different end all along. Yeah. What was meant for harm, you turned around. Hey. What was meant to bury me lifted me from the ground. Delivered, not destroyed, still standing in the light. The battle didn't end me, it only proved your mind. Delivered, not destroyed, I'm living
living testimony.
Who tried to finish me?
Just introduce your glory.
Delivered, not destroyed.
Yeah. There were moments I felt weak, could barely find my feet, but weakness became the place where I met your strength. The storm didn't get the last word, the fear didn't win. Every weapon formed against me didn't break my spirit within.
You stepped in
Right on time, turn survival into design. Delivered or not destroyed, still standing in the light.
The battle didn't end me.
It only proved your mind.
Delivered, not destroyed.
I'm living testimony.
What tried to finish
What
you?
tried to finish me?
Delivered, not destroyed.
I thought it was over. I thought that season would define me. But God doesn't rescue halfway. He finishes what he starts.
What should have broken me?
Built me,
What should have ended me?
elevated me.
Elevated me.
I'm not barely here,
I'm delivered,
not destroyed.
delivered, not destroyed.
Now I see it clear. The same thing that tried to shake me made my purpose appear.
Delivered, not destroyed.
And I give you all the praise. I'm stronger now because you made a way.
Delivered, not destroyed. Delivered, not destroyed. Delivered, not destroyed.
Yeah. There were nights I felt alone, like no one heard the silent prayers, tears falling in the dark, thinking nobody was there. But looking back I see you never left my side. Even when I couldn't feel you, you were holding my life. Before I knew your name, you already knew mine. Before I called for help, you were right on time. This is my proof that you know my name,
That you love me.
through every pain.
This is my proof.
You were there from day one,
Every tear,
through every undone
my life is evidence.
of a faithful love.
This is my proof.
Hey, when I thought I lost my way, you were guiding every step. When I thought I had to earn it, you had already said yes. From the first breath I breathed to the storms I survived,
You were writing a story
yeah,
of love over my
life. Even in the silence, yeah, you were speaking true. Every scar I carry, yeah, points back to you.
That's my proof.
Yeah, that you know my name,
That you love me.
through every pain.
This is my
I used to think I was alone, but I wasn't. You were there in the quiet rooms. You were there in the hospital visits. Yeah. You were there in the heartbreak. Yeah. You were there before I even knew how to pray. Every chapter of my life has your fingerprints on. If I'm still here, if I'm still standing, if I'm still believing, that's love, that's you. This is my proof. You never let go, yeah. Even when I didn't know. This is my proof. From the start to now, you've been faithful somehow. Oh, my testimony, hey, is love on display. This is my proof. Hey, yeah.
Before I knew to pray, you were making ways. Before I had the words, you were working in my days. Every breath I take, every step I stand was written in your mercy long before I planned. I can't count the times you saved me from myself. I didn't even see it, but you were my help. I owe him praise for the doors he opened. I owe him praise for the battles he won. I owe him praise for the love I didn't deserve, for the prayers I never spoke, but he still heard. I owe him praise. When I was unaware, you were still so near, protecting me from things I didn't know to fear. You covered every misstep, turned mistakes around. Even in my silence, your grace was loud. How could I stay quiet after all you've done? I owe him praise for the nights he carried on. I owe him praise for the way he buried us, for the favor on my name, for the unseen victories that changed everything. I owe him praise. There were blessings I didn't recognize, protection I didn't notice, opportunities I didn't even pray for. You were faithful. Before I was aware, you were kind. Before I understood it. And when I look at my life, all I see is grace, not coincidence, not luck. You. I owe him praise from the depth of my soul. I owe him praise for making me whole. I owe from the start to this day, every breath I take will say, I owe him praise.
Seen him turn my midnight in the morning light. Seen him make a way when there was no way inside. I felt his hand steady, yeah, when my strength was gone. And every time I thought it ended, he proved me wrong. The same God who held me then is holding you right now. If he did it once, he'll do it again. If he made a way once, he'll make one then. Don't you give up, don't you give in. The God who started it will finish it. No, sir. He did it once, he'll do it again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He knows every tear you've cried, every prayer you tried. He sees the night you feel like hope has died. You are not forgotten, you are not alone. The one who calls you by your name is closer than you know. He's never walked away, he's never let go. He did it once, yes, he'll do it again. He brought you out, oh yeah, he'll bring you in. Don't lose heart, this isn't the end. The same faithful God is still your friend. That's it. He did it once, he'll do it, he'll do again. Listen to me, he has not forgotten you. He knows your name, he knows your history. He knows what you're afraid of, he knows what you're praying for. And he has not given up on you. The same God who carried me is carrying you. Hold on, he is here. Hey, if he did it once, if he did it once, inspired, then he loves you still. He's closer than you've been. The God who began it will see it to the end. Yeah, he did it once, he'll do it again. Oh, yeah, he'll do it again. Yeah, he'll do it again.